Well. It appears that there's been a presidential memoranda been released sort of in response to the supposed rise in domestic terrorism that's going on very, very exclusively. I mean, Trump, I can be partial to that position, but, if we're talking about rises in domestic extremism and terrorism, I think it may be coming from inside the house and not outside the house. Yikes! I mean, we can go get more statistics about this. Oof, yeah, oof, damn. More fucking right wing extremists again from the range of about from 2011 to 2022. By the way, this has not really changed at all whatsoever. Like we can get more fucking statistics about this that are more recent. They will still confirm this exact same position. But damn, that's a lot of deaths that are being perpetrated by right wingers. So that's pretty cool, fantastic. Like I don't know, like what the fuck else are you supposed to say to this? Like and this is just in the year 2022 alone. Every single killing, every single death that happened due to right wing fucking extremists were, or by people of certain extremist ideologies were done by right wing extremists. So it's one of those situations where I sit there, I'm just saying like spare it, like conservatives, like I don't give a fuck. Like you are the motherfuckers that are way more fucking prone to violence and prone to wanting to cause harm to others in comparison to anybody on the fucking left. It's you motherfuckers that are the problem, not the left. It's complete utter fucking nonsense. But what do we have here? Common beliefs being labeled as terrorism instigators, being anti-American, anti-capitalist, and anti-Christian. Very, very curious. With mainstream media distracted by the made-for-TV drama of James Comey, Trump has signed a little noticed national security directive, which probably won't be reported on, but that's cool, whatever. Identifying anti-Christian, anti-American views as indicators of a radical left violence. You know why they're doing this, right? It should be fairly obvious. It's something that then they could have like federal officers investigate people who talk about what they believe as being anti-Christian, anti-capitalist, and anti-fucking American, whatever like idiotic, like schizophrenic, like ideas they have for as to what they may think this entails. First time in American history that there is an all of government effort to dismantle left wing terrorism. Yeah, buddy. Again, like I said before, stones, throwing stones at a fucking glass house. Glass house much? More glass house? Yeah, sure, buddy. Totally. To the extent that the major media noticed this directive, they even C-SPAN incorrectly labeled it as an executive order. Yeah, this isn't an executive order. It's just a presidential memorandum, right? There's no power that is being put behind this whatsoever. Like, there's nothing to basically be implied by this at all. It's just like a directive saying, like, hey, maybe you should start looking at shit like this. But it's just like, there's like no there when it comes to shit like this. It's hard to overstate how different NSPM-7 is from the over 200 executive orders Trump has frantically signed since coming back to office. An executive order publicly lays out the course for day-to-day federal government operations, whereas a national security directive is a sweeping policy degree for the defense, foreign policy, intelligence, and law enforcement apparatuses. Yeah, he wants fucking police to start profiling people's, probably like social media accounts, who broadly espouse like, guys, capitalism's kind of bad, isn't it? That's basically the whole point of shit like this. National security directives are often secret, but in this case, the Trump administration chose to publish NSPM-7, which the 6th, for some reason, has not been published, right? It's still fucking classified. So, that's cool. Like, whatever the fuck this schizo bullshit is. But, I mean, Stephen Miller is saying, like, the JTTF has been dispatched by the Attorney General pursuant to NSPM-7. All necessary resources will be utilized. I'm really, it's going to be great to see how they're just not going to be able to find much of anything from this. Like, what are they going to do? They're going to, like, go after, like, random masked protesters. You're going to be violating their fucking First Amendment rights, and then they can just fucking sue the fuck out of you. So, I mean, like, that's why I'm saying, like, this shit's not going to go anywhere. It's really stupid, and it's just fucking unconstitutional. It's complete nonsense. Only the 7th since he's come to office. Previous national security directives have been controversial, even politically earth-shaking. In 1980, for example, President Jimmy Carter signed the top-secret President Directive 59, directing new nuclear warfighting policies that persisted until the end of the Cold War, when revealed. PD 59 caused public fervor. Directed a follow-on study. Targeting policy for nuclear forces. I have reviewed the results, considered their implications for maintaining deterrence in the present decade, particularly in the light of growing Soviet strategic weapons arsenal and its capabilities. Similarly, W signed a series of classified national security directives after 9/11, the most famous which authorized NSA's unlawful domestic intercepts. Right, so basically, part of the, we all know the meme about the NSA being the main guy looking in your fucking data. Yeah, this is why. And persists to this day. The reason why the NSA is basically allowed to just look into Americans' fucking data and like metadata and shit like that is because of good old fucking W. And NSPM-7, countering domestic terrorism and organized political violence. Again, might want to do it from inside the house, not outside. President Trump directs the Justice Department, FBI, and other national security agencies and departments to fight his version of political violence in America, retooling a network of joint terrorism task force to focus on leftist political violence in America. This vast counterterrorism army, made up of federal, state, and local agents, would, as Trump Miller Stephen A. would say, form the central hub of that effort. It's the fucking police state shit, right? This is exactly what's going on. Gathering up all your fucking little Gestapo fucking freaks in order to just be like, yep, alright boys, we're going to go after random cucked lefty 69 because they said that the president's stinky online. Up, that's broadly anti-American, we must go after him, boys. It's gonna be complete, like, just cartoon buffoonery, utter nonsense, because that's exactly what's gonna fucking happen. Directs a new national strategy to disrupt any individuals or groups that foment political violence. Hey, again, Boogaloo Boys, Patriot Front, the Proud Soys. We're not going to go after those guys. Or Blood Tribe, those guys. The Nazi groups, because there's a bunch of those guys. No, we're going to go after what's perceived as left-wing violence. All right, bro. Totally. Cool. Fantastic. Other words, they're targeting pre-crime to reference Minority Report. The Trump administration isn't only targeting organizations or groups, but even individuals and entities whom NSPM-7 says can be identified by any of the following indicta of violence: anti-Americanism, anti-capitalism, anti-Christianity, support to overthrow for the overthrow of the United States government. I don't think you want to say that because that's going to get a lot of your own supporters who were talking about supporting the overthrow of the government. I don't think that's exactly how that works. And again, here's the fucking thing, like, problem with this one. If, like, do we even know, like, if someone is saying, like, the U.S. government needs to be fucking overthrown, like, does that fucking count? What if it's just, like, someone memeing being rather surreptitious? How do you know, like, the seriousness of this? Because the only people that they can, like, really look at is just gonna be, like, social fucking media profiles, right? They're gonna look at social media profiles and then, like, I don't know, is that same person going to participate in an Antifa event or some shit? How do you know that their profile is going to be, like, one and the same? Like, can you make those fucking links? Because personally, I don't really trust the DOJ and, well, the FBI under fucking Kash Patel to be able to necessarily make those links. Every single time there's been, like, a shooting, especially of, like, Charlie Kirk in the ICE facility, you know what Kash Patel did every single time? Just say, like, well, we think it's probably a leftist, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. And it's just like, oh, it wasn't a leftist any of the times. They all ended up being fucking nihilists. So that's cool. Like, they're just going to say, like, complete utter fucking nonsense and just come up with, like, whatever bullshit. Because this is exactly what this is. It's just a fucking bullshit excuse. Extremism of migration. Again, that's going to be coming in from inside the house. Same with extremism on race. Again, inside the house. Extremism on gender, inside the house. But then again, they're just going to twist it to basically mean, like, I don't know, like, lefties advocating for minorities to stay armed and be ready in case, like, I don't know, the ICE Gestapo freaks or something. It's really fucking stupid. Hostility towards those who hold traditional American views on family. Here's the fucking funny thing about that. Most of the lefties who critique the traditional American views on fucking family it's a criticism. They talk about like its problems, it's how its outcomes have led to particularly bad sort of things. Is that like supposed to be hostility? Like how do you know? Like how do you know that's hostile? Well, no, it's mostly more about like shutting down fucking people's speech because again, like whoa, you're telling me that the authoritarian crackpot tin pot fucking dictator wants to just shut down particular patterns and forms of speech that him and his like little fucking stupid freaks have like problems with because in reality these people have never cared about free speech and just want to use it as like an avenue in order to be able to gain power and then pull the ladder from up under them. No, I never would have thought such a thing could be possible. Also holds views on religion and American views on morality. Like what American views on morality? Like that I don't know, like child marriage laws are okay because those are still things that are on the books in most American states. It's fucking stupid. The United States requires a national strategy to investigate and disrupt networks, entities, and organizations that foment political violence so that the law enforcement can intervene in criminal conspiracies before they result in violent political acts. Again, every single time, like there hasn't been any like because they think that the assassination of Charlie Kirk was something that was organized on Discord, which is why they're having the CEO of Discord come in to testify on Congress. When Discord themselves said like, yeah, it wasn't organized on there. The only instance of Charlie Kirk appearing within the Discord logs that Tyler Robinson had was when he said like, I'm sorry, like yeah, guys, Charlie Kirk shooting, yeah, that was me. That was actually me. I'm sorry. I'm probably not gonna fucking see you guys again anytime soon. And then everyone was just like, what the fuck? Huh, what? Like they were just shocked. One of them started to fucking pray, saying like, well, I pray for Tyler's soul. Like they were just shocked. Like they were just like, okay, why would you say this in a Discord chat? Like, okay, that's a little weird, wild. And Tyler Robinson fucking said that after he got fucking turned in by his youth pastor. Like, yeah, complete nonsense, right? A pre-crime endeavor preventing attacks before they happen is core to the post 9/11 concept of counterterrorism itself. No longer satisfied to investigate acts of terrorism after the fact to bring terrorists to justice, the Bush administration adopted preemption. Yeah, which means, just going around and killing whoever they think are fucking terrorists, which just happened to just be mostly just random fucking brown people. Again, like, about, like, 1,000,000 plus civilians were killed in Iraq. Estimates have been, basically putting it that, so that's pretty cool. Great. Overseas, that led to the aerial assassination by drones and special operation kill missions. Domestically, it could lead to a counterterrorism campaign whose hallmark was excessive and illegal government surveillance and the use of undercover agents and confidential human sources to trap and entrap would-be terrorists. Police state, right? It's the police state. It's the Patriot Act to electric fucking boogaloo, but this time supercharged by like 3 IQ fucking fascist dipshits and his gaggle of dumbasses and Nazis. So that's pretty cool. Now with Trump's directive retooling the counter-terror apparatus to go after Americans at home, this means monitoring political activity or speech as an investigative method to discover radicalism, contrary to other national security documents, all during the post-Watergate era. NSPM-7 doesn't even mention the First Amendment or fundamental right of Americans to organize their protests. Well, unfortunately, because Ken Klippenstein, you know this, obviously, so I'm saying this rather, in a bloviating sense. I'm humoring myself, basically. Yeah, it's because in reality, conservatives don't give a fuck about free speech and would prefer to just basically make anyone suffer. Like, who decides to organize any of their fucking freedoms, right? They're totally okay with that. Like, they don't give a fuck about any of this shit. They're okay with it. They're okay with people eating shit and dying. Like, they don't give a shit, right? If they try to practice their speech. Because, again, the whole point of this is fairly fucking obvious. It's just to centralize more power and control in themselves. That's the entirety of the point. Focus on the speech is evident throughout NSPM-7. The directive says that political violence is a result of organized campaigns that often begin with the left dehumanizing targets in anonymous chat forums, in-person meetings, social media, and even educational institutions. What, they're gonna fucking put, like, weird, like, undercover officers in universities or something? Again, like, you immediately ask, like, what is the sort of basically like evidence for any of this that these sort of like lefty meetings are happening? Like, are there going to be like random informants like tailing who they think are like left wing violent extremists? And well, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of them tend to be like black or brown or look very, very fucking queer presenting. And it's just going to be like used as like an excuse to like racially fucking profile and do like I don't know, is it's not pink washing. Like I'm trying to think of what the term would be for fucking profiling gay people. That would be like it's pink something. It's pink something. I don't remember exactly what the term is, but I think it's pink something. It's not pink washing though. It's some other fucking shit. To give a sense of how broad this formulation is, Trump's earlier designation of Antifa as a domestic terrorist group was accompanied by a White House fact sheet signaling out people who celebrated Luigi Mangioni's death, the alleged killer. Alleged killer, by the way. Because, like, Eric Adams basically said, like, yeah, it was this guy, it was Luigi Mangione, even though he presented, like, no evidence of it. It's fucking hilarious. Of the alleged killer of the United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson last December, as I wrote at the time, this describes a lot of Americans. What did he say? Because a lot of people said that, like, fuck it. Like, yeah, fuck Brian Thompson, basically. And they're just not going to define it, right? The leftists who celebrated Luigi Mangione for gunning down. I'm pretty sure, was it only fucking, I think it was basically a lot of fucking people who were saying, like, thank fucking Christ, dude. Jesus Christ. Like, God, fuck this motherfucker. God, we fucking hate, like, healthcare in America. It's so fucking dog shit. Which, I mean, is true, broadly speaking. Like, a lot of I guess, like, a lot of Americans complaining about how dog shit healthcare is within America. I guess that all means that they support Luigi Mangione allegedly killing Brian Thompson. That's cool. Trump's new national security memorandum also alludes to Mangione, but adds to it even larger categories of potential targets. Again, the point, it's all about fucking police state shit, right? You know, have the JTFFs, the Joint Terrorism Task Force, you know, about 4,000 fucking people run around all across the country, and then just, for example, get in cooperation with probably FBI and a bunch of local police to just start surveilling fucking people. Again, like, it's the authoritarian fucking shithole state. That's the point of this. Like, it's complete fucking stupid. It's so stupid. For the Trump White House, the beauty of using an already existing network is that it bypasses congressional oversight and scrutiny, and even obscures federal activity to governors and legislators at the state level. Yep, it's all fucking police state shit. States, cities, and local police have already signed memoranda of agreements with the feds to fight terrorism, and officers are already assigned as task force officers. So that's cool. NSPM-7 says that the JTTFs shall investigate potential federal crimes relating to acts of recruiting or radicalizing persons. How do you even know? Like, again, that's the problem with this is like it's so fucking broad. Like, you don't even know. Like, if someone just like gives you like a pamphlet, is that like going to be a recruitment tool or like attempt at radicalizing a fucking person? Like, what's even on the pamphlet? Like, it just depends, right? Like, are you just gonna get like randomly fucking detained for that or some shit? It's complete fucking nonsense. For the purpose of political violence, terrorism, or conspiracy against rights, and the violent deprivation of any citizen's rights. Hey man, January 6th would like to call. It's time for the violent deprivation of a lot of citizens' rights who fucking goddamn voted Joe Biden into office, and then you sending your like little fucking weirdo foot soldiers in order to disrupt the voting on the fucking electors in order to certify the fucking election. So that's pretty fucking cool. The Attorney General shall issue specific guidance that ensures domestic terrorism priorities include politically motivated terrorist acts such as organized doxing campaigns. That's something the right does mostly. Swatting, the right mostly does that. Rioting, looting, trespass, the right mostly does that. Assault, the right mostly does that. Destruction of property, threats of violence, and civil disorder. The right mostly does threats of fucking violence. Civil disorder, like, that's just like protests, dude. Like, are we being for real? What, any fucking sort of gathering? Destruction of fucking property? Really? Like, guys, we have to give property even more rights than they fucking need at all whatsoever. if someone decides to, like, I don't know, randomly, I don't know, if like a police officer decides to randomly break a glass window for like a restaurant or some shit, and then like blame it on the fucking protests that just are happening nearby. It's just like, dog, like, what the fuck? Like, okay, dude. And same with like what, looting and trespassing. Again, that like it's effectively like trying to be like, okay, we need you to investigate every single like protest movement that exists within the United States of America. So, let's be honest here. It's just, hey man, if you don't like what we have to say and you try to civilly protest against any of that, well, fuck you. We're gonna have our little fucking little task force of like weirdo Gestapo freaks try to fucking detain you or arrest you. So that's cool. I don't want to sound hyperbolic, but the plain truth is that NSPM-7 is a declaration of war on anyone who does not support the Trump administration and its agenda. Yes, and it repeats the word violent over and over to purport only to go after citizens who are moved to take up arms. Trump, again, like, glass houses, right? Throwing stones in a fucking glass house. Who wants, like, it would be really, really funny if this was used in order to investigate all the, like, instances of right-wing violent extremism. Very, very fucking cool. Also directs monitoring and intelligence collection to map and target the new evildoers, to borrow a Bush label he took from the Bible after 9/11. Very cool. Partisan focus can be more obvious. The real problem is this. Since Charlie Kirk was murdered, a friend of mine assassinated, nothing's changed on their side. What, like, yeah, dude, totally. Wait, Sebastian Gorka is the White House counterterrorism czar. They gave it to Sebastian Gorka. Yeah, this fucking dumbass who has incited people to, January fucking 6th, and also to unite the fucking right. Yeah, this guy's gonna be a really, really good, barometer at being able to tell who commits violent fucking extremism within the United States of America. Very cool. Not one leader, not one left-wing thought leader, member of Congress, senator. Nobody has said we distance ourselves from the violent rhetoric, because it's you people are the ones who do the more rhetoric in terms of violence. Like, the left does not engage in as violent a fucking rhetoric in comparison to you fucking people. Like, I've talked about this before. I'm not surprised at all by people being gleeful about the fact that Charlie Kirk got fucking murked, right? I'm not surprised by that whatsoever. It makes perfect fucking sense to me. Like, why that would be the case. He literally advocated for and pushed for campaigns and policies that actively made people's lives worse, and as a result has ruined a lot of fucking families. We all know about the fucking racist, dumbass conservative uncle sort of trope. More than likely, that idiot watched Charlie Kirk and listened to a lot of the stupid shit that he said about, like, being anti-DEI, even though there's, like, he talked about people who were way more fucking qualified than they should have, than they were, needed to be for particular positions that have been assigned by, like, conservatives before. So it's like, it's complete fucking nonsense. Also, like, the dude who also argued that a 9-year-old should carry a pregnancy to fucking term after being fucking raped by someone. Like, it's just like, spare me it, dude. It's complete nonsense. The left refuses to rid themselves of the justification for violence. The left refuses to remove themselves from the justifications for violence. The justifications for violence. The justifications for violence. The justifications for violence. Okay, dude. As such, President Trump is taking measures to protect us from the violent rhetoric that becomes snipers and bullets. Nihilist centrist, and the other one was also a nihilist edgelord who went on 4chan. Not left-wingers. So yeah, I mean, fascist fucking police state, let's go. It's time. Opinions, literal fucking thought crime is exactly what's basically being done here with Donald Trump and his, like, gaggle of, like, 3 IQ morons and idiots. Oh, you had a thought about a thing? Time for you to go to jail for it, or get detained, or get questioned about it. Like, that's pretty much what's going on here. Like, literally, the meme about, like, the NSA agent fucking consistently spying on you. Yeah, that's always been fucking organized by Republicans, because conservatives, fundamentally speaking, do not like free speech whatsoever, and will use it as a cudgel in order to, well, get to power and then pull the ladder from right up under them instantaneously. This is a consistent pattern of behavior with these, like, complete utter morons. So, yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, spare me it, conservatives. Like, you people are massive fucking hypocrites, and just want to use, well, cries about fucking free speech and the, rise in temperature of violent fucking rhetoric as an excuse to crack down on those you perceive as your political opponents. When in reality, it's you motherfuckers who have made everything significantly more violent in terms of the ratcheting up the fucking climate and the rhetoric. Like, it's motherfuckers like conservatives who have done it. So fucking spare me it, conservatives. You guys are all a bunch of, like, stupid, dumb fucking liars and don't actually care about the principles of fucking free speech. Don't think there's really much else to say besides that.